Being demasted sometimes feels like the end. The other ship is twirling around you in a perfect death spin, turning your ship into a Swiss cheese. Well, I'm going to show you some ways to level the playing field or to win the fight. Welcome to episode 1, Demasted but Deadly. Before we even begin, we need to establish one thing. Do we need the mast to win? The answer is no. Okay, let's start our scenario. We are demasted and the enemies are circling around us, shooting perfect holes at our boat. Let's first take a look at how we can lose. A. The result of a backsplash, either from a mistaken bucket or a cannonball hitting the hole. B. Cursed cannonball, making us unable to bucket or repair. C. Enemy border kills us or make us unable to bucket. Or D. Sniper shots or cannonballs that kills us from the enemy boat. Well, how do we counter this incident? A. If your ship is in need of multiple buckets, you'll have to bucket in different directions. If you're on the sloop, one may bucket out of the stairs and one may bucket out of the back of the ship. It is also important to time your throws with the enemy cannons. Try not to throw the water out when a cannon is hitting your boat. B. This is a hard one to counter, but try to keep the water level as low as possible, or in other words, don't risk it. C. Good communication and listening for borders. If there is a border, you have to 2v1 them. Drop the hole you're patching and help your teammate. And if you get anchored, don't catch it before you kill them, because you're gonna end up being killed and anchored instead. And D. Always have pineapples and above 75% health. Use every part of your ship as cover. Well, that seemed fairly easy, right? So, now that we never die, let's move on to the part when we retake the upper hand. Our first goal here is to get our cannon in angle for some shots. Since the enemy are spinning around us, we'll need to get them stationary too, with either demast or anchor. This takes us to the most important tool of our ship, the wheel. In this situation, I can almost guarantee you that the wheel is broken, and trying to repair it during a death spin can be extremely risky. If you're lucky enough to have more chain shots, I would recommend waiting for them to pass by your cannon, and then go for a demast. If not, you'll have to keep on trying with cannonballs. This situation can have two good outcomes. 1. You get the mast, and you make it easier for you to hit them. 2. You kill one of them, make it possible for you to repair the wheel and have a better angle. During this, you and your teammate should continuously go for snipes in hope of killing one of them, or just to keep them off the cannon. One other way to get the upper hand is to capitalize on their mistakes. I would never prioritize raising the mast, unless they are having a hard time getting the death spiral. It's important to remember how easy it is to get one bolt. The last thing you should be is glued to the cannon. After killing the enemy pirates, it is also smart to go for a board. But that also depends on your situation. Your most important job as a boarder is to stay alive. Make their job fixing and shooting as hard as possible. Of course killing them is the best, but sometimes their ladder guarding and deck combat is really good. Throw some blunderbombs, try to land some good snipes. Eventually, you will get a better chance at boarding. And you can bring in another fine trophy. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. See you on the scenes.